Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted us, while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Taka amaharani kanzu marimasu. Kamurogi kamuromi no mikoto mochite. Sumemi oya kamu izanagi no mikoto. Tsukushi no gimuka no tachi hana no. Odono ahagi harani misogi harai tamo toki ni narimaseru. Araido no o kamitachi moro moro no magagoto tsumi kegare o arai tamae kiyome tamae tomao sukoto no yoshio amatsu kami kunitsu kami ya o yorosu no kamitachi tomoni ame no fuji koma no mimi furi tatete kikoshi meseto kashikomi mo maosu. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Kam nagara tamachi hae mase. Kam nagara tamachi hae mase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei. May God and Meishu-sama bless you. Johrei is now concluded. Let us now listen to the teachings of Meishu-sama. Happiness. When people cannot detach themselves from greed and unlimited material desire, they ruin themselves in spirit and body. How tragic it is. Many are blinded by greed and temporal pleasures, losing sight of the true path to eternal happiness. Freedom of choice is given to everyone. Through our thoughts, we can create heaven or hell. Two of our most common and characteristically human weaknesses are ego and attachment. In fact, they are so closely related, they could be considered twins. Careful observation of any complicated, unsolved problem reveals that its reason almost always lies in these twins. For example, some ego driven public officials with an inordinate attachment to their offices are eventually forced to quit in disgrace. When business people place the pursuit of money and self profit before the good of their company and fellow workers, they often lose their fortune in the long run. The over possessiveness of one lover can actually cause the other to seek an end to the relationship. Individuals who make those around them suffer as a result of being obstinate and egocentric eventually bring about suffering for themselves as well. A major goal of religion is to help us rid ourselves of our overindulgent egos and extreme attachments. Ever since I learned this truth and began putting it into practice, I have freed myself from a great deal of mental suffering, and in every area of life, I have experienced good results. The adage, do not worry about either the past or the future, is wise indeed. Now, let me share with you a faith experience. The faith experience comes from this our new book of faith experiences in North America that we are creating. And the experience I'm going to read today is from Claudette Goldie from Miami Garden. She's from Miami Johrei Center. The title of this faith experience is An Accident That Turned into a Blessing. My name is Claudette. I'm originally from Sao Paulo, Brazil, but I've spent most of my life in Florida. A few years ago, my husband was involved in a car accident. Thankfully, he sustained no injuries and the other party suffered only minor ones. However, while at the scene, we overheard a family member mention the possibility of a lawsuit, which made us quite apprehensive, despite knowing we were not at fault. A few days later, I consulted with the minister at that time, who shared three key insights. Purification, number one. He explained that this situation was meant to purify us. Number two, protection. We were fortunate that no serious injuries occurred and that we had God's protection. And number three, warning. This could be a message from my ancestors, prompting me to reflect on how I handle my life. I am expressing gratitude to donations. Am I performing sore saishi or enshrinement for my ancestors? Am I sincere in my commitments and volunteer work with the church? After receiving this guidance, I began a process of self reflection and realized I could certainly deepen my dedications. And I recognized that I had essentially been operating on autopilot with my current practices, and consequently, I initiated some changes including organizing my Sorei Saishi, my enshrinement lists, increasing my donations of gratitude, and starting to give Johrei at home daily, which I had not been doing previously. I also reached out to a cousin who is a minister in Brazil, and he provided further encouragement. He suggested that I increase my monthly donations, watch the morning service online from Brazil every day, and pray at my home altar each morning before starting my day. He urged me to challenge myself and strive for greater dedication. Additionally, I took more responsibilities at the Miami Johrei Center, which included managing the Sorei Saishi enshrinement, among other tasks. At that time, as time went on, my worries about the potential lawsuit faded. I began to feel grateful for the whole purification process as it motivated me to improve myself. A month or two later, we received notice from the insurance company confirming that we were not at fault and that the claim was closed. I had always believed that I was practicing Meishu-sama's teachings, but this experience pushed me to strive for more and revealed my capacity for growth. I am truly grateful to be part of this organization and for the presence of Meishu-sama in my life. I can't imagine what my life would be like without Meishu-sama and Johrei, and I look forward to contributing to our significant expansion in North America. Thank you very much, Claudette Goldie from Miami Johrei Center. So thank you very much for attending this evening service and praying together for our ancestors today, praying for our loved ones and family and friends, praying for all those we know are going through so many kinds of difficulties and purifications. And please prepare yourselves for May Summer's birthday celebration that will be happening this coming December 7th on Sunday at 11 a.m. here at our national headquarters. So we expect to have you all here to pray in gratitude to Mesa for so many blessings and purifications, everything we have received. So there is a prayer form that we would like you to fill out and send it to us, um, so that you may have received it by email. If you didn't, and if you need those prayer form, please contact us so that we can send it to you so that you can fill out. So this brings to a conclusion this evening service. Thanks everyone for joining us, and we wish you a very blessed evening.